Well, day 2. We're still tent bound, still pissing down the rain. It's Thursday morning. Weather forecast promises it's going to stop at 10, so not much you can do about it really. Everything's a little bit damp, everything's a little bit wet. Got breakfast on the go. This tent is ideal for cooking in, to be honest, because we've got plenty of room. Everything got wet, pretty wet last night. We didn't manage to get anything dry, did we? The waterproofs are still wet. The sleeping bag's got a slight condensation layer on it, so that'll be alright. Inside the tent we have to keep sponging, wiping down because of the condensation and water, because everything is just so damp. It's been pissing down now since about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. About 2 o'clock, wasn't it? Mark? What? Started raining about 2, didn't it? Yes, yeah. Yeah, about 2 o'clock this afternoon. Yesterday afternoon, so it's been more or less pissing down since then. We had a little bit of reprieve last night for about half an hour. Managed to get up and walk around and use the go to ablutions. But we've got breakfast on the go now. Just going to sit it out until it stops. So we'll pack up and go home. But as long as it stops around about 10, we'll be alright. After that, it's supposed to be dry. Got coffee and a porridge mix on the go. Boil some water for it and get it done. I also use these little fruit pouches. These are actually from the children's aisle in Tesco. Ideal though, they're like the MRE fruit pouches, just a little bit smaller, but it's like a single fruit portion in one of them, so it's ideal. Not too heavy to carry. See you later. Well, we've got up. It's actually stopped raining. 9:15. Everything's damp, everything's wet, everything's just uncomfortable. We've got bags on our feet because the shoes are soaking wet. It basically started raining about midday-ish yesterday, wasn't it? A little midday-ish. And it's only just stopped raining now, and it's been pretty heavy at times as well. It's now 9:30 on Thursday. We haven't managed to get anything dry, obviously, because it's only just started raining. Everything was sort of hurriedly packed into the tent to keep it as dry as we possibly can. So it's just one of them days. Sometimes it's like this. You either put up with it or don't go out. It's up to you. Obviously, modern weather forecasting is quite accurate, so we did know it was going to rain. Although the weather has been a lot more extreme than expected.
Yes.
The rains are very heavy. The mountain's actually covered in a veil of cloud at the moment. And mist, if I go over there you'll be able to see. The Kinder downfall is hidden amongst all that mist up there. Got low-lying cloud. We haven't decided what we're going to do today yet. Mermaid's Pool maybe.
Might be all damp all round there and all.
It will be, won't it? The whole wet mountain's going to be soaking wet.
Or we'll end up back up there where the blokes had that massive fire. Try it out.
Who knows? We're sort of like drying everything down with towels and things at the moment because there's not much else you can do.
No.
Pack away as best we can. Everything's covered in sort of like little brown bits of crap as well. So
yeah, it's all peat. Is it peat?
Yeah, peat and
as well. So
compost and all sorts of shit. You just have to put up with it and get on with it.
yes.
Important message, leave absolutely no trace. Take all rubbish out with you. Seems to be lacking in some people's minds for some reason. If you go camping, wild camping especially, any camping, any outdoor activity, picnics, anything at all, you take what you brought with you. There's no need to leave anything behind. That's Mark's spot. Just there. Got his gear packed. All damp and wet, just like mine, but we're going to carry on. Here's my spot. No rubbish. So if you can see in the distance there, some idiot has left a chair. We went over there to have a look at it. Basically it looks like they've brought it to use it. One of the arms has broken off and they've decided just to leave it there rather than carrying it home. It's just being lazy. Why the hell they're bringing a massive chair like that out here, I don't know. It's too much to carry. If you're going to do these walks, you need to lighten your load as much as you can, because it's really hard work. Steep climbs. The river's in full flow now because obviously we've had heavy rain all night. It's been flowing through the peat, as you can see through the colour of the water. It's now filtered through the peat, picking up the tannins as it goes. You can still drink it, it's still healthy. The orange tint is purely from where it's running through the peat bogs. Most of that will be rainwater. The weather's starting to clear a little bit. We've got clearing skies up the mountain. We're not going all the way up, we're going up to Mermaid's Pool. Possibly staying there for the next evening. Depending on the weather, see how the weather goes, because we've had some real shit weather, to be honest. Mermaid's Pool is around about there on the hill, the top of this forest, plus another little extra climb, and then you're at the pool. It's a very scenic spot. You've got good views over towards Manchester and Hartlepool. We're going to get going. Hopefully the rain will stay off for the rest of the day. Help dry the gear out a little bit. Everything we've got is a little bit damp. We had to pack it away damp. It's just one of them things, unfortunately. See you later. We've set up camp again. We put a line up so we can dry some gear out before the trip home tomorrow, because everything's got a bit wet and damp the last 24 hours. Lucky enough we had no rain today since about 10 o'clock, isn't it? Yeah. It's been just a few spits and spats and that's it. Forecast is not showing any more rain until we leave, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we can stay dry and not go home all damp and horrible. We're in the woods again, but a slightly different location. We popped up to Mermaid's Pool for some scenic views and some photographs, but it's still pretty rough up there, so and the wind's got up quite a lot, so we decided to take shelter in the woods because it's nice and calm. It also makes it nice and easy walk back to the car tomorrow morning. We'll get some food on the go soon. We'll actually be able to sit out and eat out tonight rather than being stuck in the tent.
Yeah.
Which is a pain in the ass, but either way, it's been an enjoyable experience, even if you are a bit wet. Sometimes you have to take the rough with the smooth. See you later. Good morning. Day 3. Got a warm and comfortable night's sleep. Matt got a bit cold latter part of the night though, so woke up with an achy legs. I think that's good. No rain. Just cloud. Good though. Home time today. Breakfast first. Pack up. That's all good. Got breakfast on the go. Just a homemade coffee mix and homemade porridge mix as well. Don't forget when you go camping, important message is, keep saying it, but it is important, leave no trace. You've been here 2 days. As long as you pack properly, this is the only rubbish I have. That's 2 days worth of rubbish in there. Hardly anything. You can condense things down into your own packaging, like plastic bags, or if you buy a vacuum packager, package things like that, which helps. Don't leave anything behind, make sure you take everything with you. No excuse, look, if you're only taking that home, no excuse to leave any of that behind. Nothing there, nothing. I've broken camp. This was my position last night, just here. Mark's breaking his camp.
Yep.
Tried to break his neck last night, but now he's breaking camp.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's all right now.
We had a bit of an accident coming down from, because it's very steep, and because we've had a lot of rain, it was very slippery. Mark lost his footing and ended up running part of the way down the mountain, and then ended up flat on his face, but fortunately everything was okay.
And I rolled, didn't I, as well? You put the roll in.
Nothing broken, no kit broken.
No, turn around.
Have a comfortable night's sleep.
I was, yeah, until I heard you this morning. I jumped up and I...
Was you like asleep there, was you?
What?
Was you fast asleep?
Yeah, I was. And then all of a sudden I heard something and I thought, what's that? And then I kind of woke up and I feel rough now.
I do?
It was you.
Oh.
When I realised.
The noise of this babbling brook, sleeping next to it, is wonderful for sleep, it really is. I think sleeping here is the best night's camping sleep. Bear in mind, with 2 nights here.
Yeah.
It just helps you fall asleep instantly, doesn't it?
Yeah, because I said on a normal road, you feel a bit...
Agitated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But here, you just start asleep.
It's the noise, yeah, the relaxation noise. I can understand why people have these sounds running in their bedrooms now to help them sleep. It really does work. We've got a clear-ish morning. You can actually see the mountain. The distance, Red Brook there. Kinder Downfall's further around. So we're getting some decent views this morning. A little bit of blue in the sky. Yeah, we should have come yesterday, shouldn't we? Instead of Wednesday, we should have come yesterday and went home tomorrow. because that rain in the morning would have been gone by the time we got here, wouldn't it? Oh well. Live and learn. Gonna eat the breakfast, pack the rest of the gear away, then we're going to start walking. We've only got about an hour's walk or so back to the car. And then we're going to stop for a proper cooked breakfast on the way again, I think. This is Kinder River and Red Brook where it meets. Just here. Go across the bridge, then you straight round through to the reservoir. And it's a fairly easy walk back. Our camp was in that woods just over there, not far away, you can see. It's a very photogenic spot, isn't it? It really is. It's about as perfect as it gets. Maybe putting a tent just in the middle there.
Yeah.
It's perfect, isn't it? It's almost like fairy tale like, isn't it?
Hello, what was all that about?
No idea, they've probably seen what we're doing.
We are.
They're quite young. So what do you think of it?
Brilliant experience, and I would do it all over again.
In the rain?
Yes, and if I was allowed, I'd start there a week.
Just ask your missus, see if she can go up there for a week.
The walking's just difficult, isn't it? That's the only thing.
Yeah. Well, we've come to the end. Back of the car, safely down. No broken bones, no broken equipment, no lost equipment either.
No, nothing at all.
So we're going home as we come. We've got the most dangerous bit now, is driving home for 4.5 hours. It literally is the most dangerous part.
And the dogs.
So we're going to get back in the car and get going. Call an end to the video.
We're just going to get mauled.
And we'll get going. We're going to have some food on the way. Stop. We've got about 45 minutes drive back to the Morrisons that we stopped in on the way up. Pick up some fuel for the car. Breakfast and get going. Then we should be home mid-afternoon.
Looking forward to it.
Anything you'd like to say again?
I'm just happy.